Recently, I finally connected with someone who spoke my language, and she spoke the words I've shared and encouraged many others to embrace in their life. And those words, everything we experience is a gift. This is an understanding, I've got to say, that took me many years to come to, and growing my ability to be open to, receptive, responsive, and receiving of, and even embracing of everything as a gift was not easy. I fought it for a long time. I fought the feelings of hurt. I fought the feelings of pain. I made them wrong. And they were feelings in my world that I believed were as a result of the experiences I was having that I viewed where I was being punished. But looking back now, I actually see they were my experiences for me. They were experiences that were guiding me to where I am today. And I thank them. They were a gift to me. They helped me uncover and discover all parts of me, the parts that were not natural to me and the real and powerful aspects of me. Hi, I'm Melinda Cates and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new to it, it is awesome to connect with you. I'm a true self facilitator and activator, and I journey with people in supporting them to navigate the human experience far more easily and powerfully and with greater levels of awareness and confidence so that they can reconnect to and become their true self again. In this video, I'm exploring something that can be life-changing, and that's about seeing each of our experiences, whether they're painful or joyful, as a gift in our human journey. And viewing our experiences as a gift is life-changing in that it can support us to be more accepting of our journey, making it less difficult and more fluid. And it can support us to navigate what we experience, especially our challenges, with greater purpose and clarity, where we gain the most from each experience. This perspective, well, it helps us unravel what's not right for us, heal what's been imposed on us, and ultimately help us return to our true selves. Life is a blend, as you know, of love, care, friendship, and connection, alongside moments of judgment, feeling unseen, being hurt, being disrespected, and even betrayal. And each of these experiences, along with every person who crosses our path, whether our time with them is for a long time or fleeting, has the potential to gift us something about ourselves in terms of insight and guide us to being closer to who we truly are. But before we continue, let's clarify what a gift is. A gift is something that's offered to us with the intention that it will benefit us and even something we'll enjoy. And with our human experience, there are times we don't enjoy what we go through, but it can still be a gift when you view it through those eyes. It's essential to understand that it's up to us, it's up to me, it's up to you and everybody else, whether we choose to receive the gift and then what we do with it. So the more conscious you are of the gifts that are being offered you and that you have an opportunity to receive, the more you can make the most of them. Our journey as humans is a gift. It's unique and it's our own individual adventure. And others will share some of that journey with us. They may love us, they may challenge us, and some of them may even hurt us. But each of these interactions is essential for us to experience the fullness of being human, which is something we can't fully feel as our true self, because our true self purely is a spiritual being. And every encounter, every event is an opportunity to experience the range of what it means to be human, filled with the complexity and simplicity of emotions, of reactions, of behaviors. It's powerful. And there's a powerful obligation almost a soul commitment we all have, and that is to recognize the gifts hidden within these experiences, because they're gifts for our growth and our human experience. And I mean all the experiences, whether they're joyful or painful. This journey we're on is about learning to heal, to grow, and to return to our core self, even when it feels hard and uncomfortable. Let's start with talking about the hard and difficult parts of our journey, the painful and uncomfortable experiences we go through. It's not easy to recognize something painful as a gift. You're probably thinking I'm crazy, but often these are the times that have the most to offer us, to give us the greater insights. As humans without pain, we wouldn't be able to recognize love and wholeness and happiness. Even that process is a gift. So let's explore a painful example and how it's a gift. If someone judges or criticizes you, well, it's commonplace that we can feel hurt. But what if instead you saw it as a mirror? You see, if you find yourself reacting strongly, maybe it's a chance to ask, what judgment am I holding against myself that this is revealing? Or if you're around someone who speaks harshly or dismissively, this could be a signal for you. It may be reflecting how you sometimes speak to yourself or sometimes speak to others. Or perhaps it's inviting you to find your voice and to speak up for yourself, to say, hey, I deserve to be treated with respect and kindness in a different tone. And in doing so, you respect and honor the other person as well. Instead of just absorbing these experiences, we can ask ourselves, what are they offering us about what we need to change, what we need to let go of, or enhance, or claim as our own? Take a moment with me to consider this. What would happen if you stopped seeing these experiences as things that happen to you and started seeing them as things that are happening for you? You see, this small shift, it can make a world of difference in how you experience and respond to life. Now, let's dive into relationships, because they can be joyful and amazing, and they can also be painful as well. Many of us have experienced friendships or connections where we feel we're the ones that give and give and give, yet we receive very little in return. And we can get annoyed and frustrated and even feel resentful. And this is something many of us can relate to, and it's often painful as well. But what if these moments are telling us it's time to change that pattern? You don't need to do it anymore. Perhaps it's time to consider giving with no strings attached and no emotional attachment, or with more discernment about who we invest in. Maybe it's time to give ourselves the love and care we've been pouring into others. There can be a range of different opportunities and insights that you're being offered in this situation. And I've just shared a couple in that. This reflection, well, it brings powerful shifts, helping you to redefine what a healthy, balanced relationship looks like, and also what is true and right for you that you deserve. By looking at these patterns, you can decide how much you're willing to give and to whom, and realize that it's perfectly okay to be more selective, to choose where and with whom you share your energy with. Another common experience that can be hard and even painful is feeling unseen, not being acknowledged, and even feeling as though you're invisible in certain situations. It could be at work, could be in relationships, and it could even be with your own family. If you notice this pattern and if you're experiencing it, it may be calling you to see and value yourself more deeply. And so instead of waiting for others to acknowledge you, ask yourself, am I seeing me? Am I allowing myself to be seen and be visible? Yet again, these experiences may be telling you to step more into your light and recognize your own worth and allow it to shine. When we start to see ourselves and stand confidently in our own visibility, it's amazing how others begin to notice as well. Then, there are times where we find ourselves in deep sadness and deep loneliness and even despair. And these uncomfortable emotions, well, they can feel overwhelming, they can feel heavy, but they're part of our journey as well. Rather than fighting against them or trying to ignore them and even suppressing them, it's so powerful to make it okay to feel them, to embrace them as part of the human experience. Because in these moments, we have an opportunity to heal and to honor the depth of our feelings, because that's what it is. They're our feelings. Sometimes it's the last time we'll ever feel a particular pain in the same way, because we're actively choosing to heal it and to release it. Or it may be that you're actually picking up on what someone else is feeling. So what it's inviting you to do is to learn how to protect your energy in this situation. Ultimately, embracing every experience. Each experience is an opportunity for insight and growth. What can bring you clarity and acceptance and peace and healing and growth. And no matter how challenging or uplifting, each moment does have something valuable to offer. If we're willing to look at it in this way, we can start asking ourselves powerful questions. We can ask ourselves, what's the gift in this experience? What insights am I gaining about myself? How is this situation helping me grow and change? These questions don't remove the pain. They don't remove the hardness and the difficulty and the overwhelm of the experience. But what they do is allow you to look for the benefits, for the lessons and the opportunities, even when they're hidden, because you can find them. Because every experience has a purpose. And if you commit to this way of seeing your experiences, seeing them as gifts, then you gain the power to transform your human experience and journey. You can embrace the idea that every situation, whether painful or joyful, has a purpose. And when we ask ourselves, what's the gift here? And even notice with that, when we receive a gift, our hands are open, so we're open. Well, we empower ourselves to live more fully, more compassionately, and with a deeper appreciation and understanding of who we truly are. So as you move through your day or your week, I encourage you to take moments and to pause whenever something challenging or wonderful arises and ask yourself, what's the gift in this experience? And be open to the answer, whether it comes from outside of you or within you, even if it's unexpected. You know, it's been awesome to connect with you. Thank you for sharing this part of the journey with me. And if you continue to share it with me, fantastic. And I hope this helps you to embrace and make sense of every part of your journey. And if you would like to continue to share this human experience together, then do click on the subscribe button. And if this video was a gift for you today, as an opportunity to have what you know reinforced or where you gained some new insight, then do like it. Because in doing so, you're giving me feedback, and so I can continue to provide the appropriate content for you. But you're also encouraging others to gain new insights, and you give them a gift. I'd love to hear your thoughts, your processing. So please share in the comments how you're embracing your experiences as gifts. And until next time, keep discovering the gifts in your journey about you.